Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. The residents of a home at YE are counting the cost after half the roof of their property blew off in last night's wild storm. Around 2,000 homes lost power across a wide area and several trees were brought down as strong winds and rain lashed the region for about 2 hours. Ausgrid says around 700 homes and businesses remain without power this morning and complex repairs won't be completed until about lunchtime or even later this afternoon in some areas. Jenny North from the SES says the Cooranbong area bore the brunt of the storm.
There was a property at YE that our units attended where half of the roof was removed. Fortunately, there were no injuries. Everyone was safe and well, and the units put some temporary repairs in place.
General Duties Police have now taken over the scene of what's thought to be a fatal house fire at Taralba. Fire ripped through one of 3 townhouses in the Railway Street complex just after 4 yesterday morning. It's understood a tenant and a visitor remain unaccounted for. A neighbouring townhouse was damaged by smoke and water. Forensic police worked through the night and finally left the scene just after 5:30 this morning. Police are investigating a hit and run at Wallsend, which has left a cyclist in the John Hunter Hospital. The 61-year-old man suffered suspected neck and spinal injuries in the incident, which occurred at about 3:30 yesterday morning on the Glendale to Wallsend cycleway near the Newcastle Link Road underpass. Police say the man's bicycle collided with a trail bike. The motorcyclist stopped briefly before fleeing the scene. Anyone with information or dashcam footage of the incident is urged to call Crime Stoppers. Federal Parliament's Agriculture Committee is calling for submissions from hunter stakeholders with an inquiry on Australian agriculture in Southeast Asia. The committee is interested in identifying new opportunities for Australian agriculture to address priorities in the region. Committee Chair and Patterson MP Meryl Swanson says the inquiry could benefit the hunter.
Agriculture plays a critical role in our region's economic growth. And we know that Southeast Asia is one of the fastest growing regions in the world.
The founding father of the Newcastle Knights is resting in peace, knowing his beloved team has a bright and prosperous future. Lee Morn died on Wednesday after a long battle with Alzheimer's disease. The West Group took control of the troubled side in 2017 and have steadied the ship and overseen the building of the much-anticipated Centre of Excellence. We spoke to Lee at the time and he shared how pleased he was with the West takeover following the turbulent Tinkler years.
West are, as I say, the epitome of good management right throughout their organisation. And when they appoint the board to look after the Knights, there'll be skills there that unfortunately weren't about at the time of Tinkler's takeover.
Cessnock and Lake Macquarie residents have contributed to the state's Return and Earn program, returning more than 500 million containers to date, with a total of 11 billion bottles, cans and cartons recycled across New South Wales. The project is believed to have environmentally benefited the 2 LGAs, with enough water being saved to fill more than 1,000 Olympic swimming pools. Cessnock MP Clayton Barr says the program's already saving on material.
It prevents us from needing to go and get raw, brand new materials out of the ground to make new bottles because we can recycle the ones that are already in the market.
2NURFM Sport.
Newcastle Jets Executive Chairman Shane Matisky has confirmed FC32 Football Group are in the mix of clubs' potential buyers. The Jets were officially put on the market in October, but Matisky has not revealed all interested parties or whether a sale is nearby. Meantime, the Jets have extended the contract of midfielder Clayton Taylor for a further 2 years. Merewether athlete Rose Davies says she feels a lot more confident approaching the next phase of Olympic qualification. It comes as the 24-year-old finished with a time of 14 minutes and 57 seconds to win her Moree plant meat race in Melbourne. Davies says the win has given her confidence, and she now has her sights set on 2 domestic competitions over the next 2 months. And the Newcastle Knights have extended the contract of Fletcher Sharp until the end of the 2026 season and upgraded him into the club's top 30. That's sport. I'm Holly Fishlock.
And the winning numbers in Powerball are 3, 5, 13, 24, 25, 31 and 33, and the Powerball is 17. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.